The Commonwealth can take a real toll on you if you let it. Seen this place make monsters out of men. A lot of my cases dead end in Boston. Sorry, folks, won't be shooting on us. something out.
Now a 6 and an O.
Oh, crap. Let's see that guy there. Yeah.
actually won the war. Nobody has. To die! Hey! What? Who's there? I'm to die! My neck! Pay for that! Something you need?
Make this a bit more upbeat. Oh, there, yeah, there we go. Spreading all around.
It spins. Oh, so it starts with R?
Hey,
I'm listening.
over here.
Count on it.
Go check that out.
Out of the question.
Stop right there. You went through a lot of effort to arrange this meeting. Who the hell are you?
Why don't you tell me who you are first?
You wanted to see us. So that means you're playing by our rules. So, answer my question.
I followed the Freedom Trail looking for the...
If that's true, you have nothing to fear. Who told you how to contact?
I just heard a rumor about you guys in Diamond City.
I see. I'm Desdemona, and I'm Deacon. Where have you...
You're having a party.
I need intel.
Wow. Newsflash, boss. This guy is kind of a big deal out there.
Yeah, I've been pretty busy.
You know, you're practically famous. You've left a trail of destruction in your wake. Gone places no sane person would go alone.
So you're vouching for him?
Yes, trust me. He's someone we want on our side.
That changes things. So, stranger, why did you want to meet with us anyway?
You're the only ones fighting the Institute, and I want to take them down.
I'd like to say that nobody comes here out for blood, out for revenge. That everyone's here to help their fellow man. That would be a lie, though.
I don't want anyone else to suffer at their hands.
Amen to that. If we're going to be dealing with you, I need to make sure we're on the same page. You know what a synth is, right?
Yeah, I know all about them.
Good. The Institute treats synths.
That sounds like slavery.
Exactly. So we seek to free the synths from their bondage. Give them a chance at a real life. I have a question. The only...
Right. Once, I pledged my life to protect my countrymen. I don't see this as any different.
Well said. You were right about us. We're the only... And we could use more But right now, we don't have the time to train up a new agent. There are, however, other valuable ways you can contribute. And in turn, we can help you.
This is Diamond City Radio, and I'm, it's me.
Hope you didn't mind the reception. When you tango with the Institute, you gotta be careful when someone new gets on the dance floor.
Next one. I mean, you make a song called Racket 69, and,
Do you really have to be so cagey?
Seems charm's at a premium down here.
The precautions are necessary. In our business, if we underestimate our enemy's capabilities, it's game over. But it's all good now. I vouched for you. Nobody got shot. Still, I would consider it a close personal favor if you didn't sell us out to the Institute. Thanks.
So tell me, why did you vouch for me?
I've heard a lot of things about you. Enough to want to give you a chance. So Dez wants me to make you a tourist. That's what we call someone who helps. I'm just gonna come out.
You got my attention.
I got a job.
Sure.
Then, if you...
Right. Sign me up then.
Perfecto.
Mm-hmm.
Hey.
We'll file out separately after you leave. Best not to attract attention here.
Something out there.
Man, come back! I was having fun!
Dumb move.
Mistake.
They flew the coop.
Whole lot of shit. Whole lot of it. Yep. That was, good to me, though.
Think I win this? Huh? Yeah.
So, this radio station, we don't really make any caps. And, there are, well, some people help me stay in the air. People like this.
Why do they always gotta fight back? Play games with me, huh? Should've just run!
Where'd that little fucker go? I've done this hundreds of times. Think you'll be any different? Whatever you say, boss.
Hey.
I'll see what I can do.
Gotcha. Or not. Still kicking? Jesus. Boom, boom, baby! Look out! Look out! Covering fire! What? Ah!
Got it. Yes.
Going down. Lower level. Lower level. Going down. Main assembly line.
Incoming! Open fire! Let's get warmed up!
Going down. Main assembly line.
Incoming!
Hey. Think you can unlock that terminal?
Count on it.
What the fuck was that? Oh, I know you're here.
Hey.
Do something for you?
Hey.
I'm all ears. Sure thing. Bingo.
Protectron on duty.
Nice.
The bombs. Good to see someone trying to. Bring it back. You're in for it now.
Going down.
Shit.
Main assembly line.
You want me to?
Nice.
Take
Powering
that
up.
terminal?
Protectron on
Fuck
duty.
was that?
Or was that away with machines?
Commencing attack on hostile target.
Playing with their mom.
Perfect.
Cut the shit! Crazy. Who is that? Who's it? You hear that? You're getting paranoid. Please don't be ferals again. Open fire!
Something out.
Hey,
Yes.
Where'd that little fucker go?
Pack it in, boys. There's nothing out there. This ain't
Yo, psst. Hold.
Do something for you?
What the hell was that? Don't you die on me!
scared, huh? Should be. Found your sorry ass. You're still alive?
So long as you're carrying it.
Fresh off the assembly line. Rust included. Rust, and
There's a bunch of junk in here.
more rust. Oh, look. What's that? An engine. What's on it? Rust. Everything here sold with rust at no expense.
Hey, come on.
There's something you need?
I'm ready. I'll go. I guess now's best time. Now's better time than ever. So, it appears I am going to Tampines Bluff.
Something happened.
No.
Yeah, would be this.
Someone's coming.
What do you want? We don't need any more trouble around here.
Didn't you ask the Minutemen for help?
You're with the Minutemen? I didn't really think you... We sent word with one of them. Most people don't...
Uh-huh. We're rebuilding the Minutemen from the ground up. We're the good guys again.
Glad to hear it. No question that things have been worse since the Minutemen fell to pieces. There's a raider gang that's been giving us trouble for weeks. Stealing food and supplies, threatening to kill us all if we don't pony up. We know where they're coming from, but we can't go up against a gang like that.
I already kicked their asses. You're welcome.
No kidding? That's the best piece of news we've...
Uh-huh.
You know what? I'm gonna take it if we want things to get better. So,
If you ain't been up to see Grey Garden, you should go. The whole place is run by robots.
I'm not playing.
I think we ought to talk.
Is something the matter? You sound upset.
What? Oh, no. We've just been traveling for a while now, and I figured, especially after all that stuff with Dima, that you deserve to know more about me. So, there anything you want to know?
So who are you, Nick?
That's a question I've been trying to figure out myself for a long damn time. I know I'm a synth. Authentic Institute handiwork. But I'm still mechanical. Not bioengineered like the fancy synths giving everyone the willies these days. I get tune-ups now instead of checkups. You remember when Dima was talking about the Institute's personality experiments? My memories. My personality. They're all lifted from some cop who volunteered for an experiment back before the war. They scanned his brain and copied it onto the hardware that runs between my ears. Don't know why they chose to make a robot based on some pre-war cop instead of a math genius or a bioengineer. But hey, maybe that's why the Institute tossed me in the garbage instead of turning me into one of their people snatchers.
Wait, you're a robot? What else have you been keeping from me?
Ha! Well, I'm not sure if anyone told you, but there's been a war. Nothing big. I think we'll bounce back just fine.
Wait, the original Nick was from my time?
Sure was. Which meant when I finally ended up out here, it was quite the rude awakening. I remember waking up one day in a garbage heap. A body in tatters and a head full of memories belonging to a man who'd been dead for 200 years. Suffice to say, it was a confusing couple of weeks. Folks didn't really know much about synths back then, so when I finally ran into people, they mostly treated me with caution rather than hostility. But the kids, they weren't afraid. I think his name was Jim. The first person to actually speak to me after I got the boot from the Institute. My first human contact in this world. Grilled me for an hour. Once they'd seen I wasn't going to hurt anyone, the other folks in the neighborhood came out to ogle the mechanical man. It eventually turned into a pretty swell soiree. A local mechanic even gave me a once-over free of charge. Those people, they treated me like a human being. I've been trying to return the favor ever since. It's a surprisingly rare trait out here sometimes. Something I've noticed you got a fondness for. Part of the reason I've stuck around this long.
Where's that town? We should go visit.
I tried to go back and say thanks once I'd gotten myself established. But the place was wiped off the map. Raiders. Don't know what happened to the people.
If you're good to people, they'll be good back. That's something I've always believed.
Couldn't agree more. Well, I expect you're about as bored as can be listening to me rattle my skeletons. We should probably head out.
So Nick was an original cop from before the war. Well, guess we find Garvey now. Well, that was hard.
This place is starting.
Stay sharp. Don't let your guard down.
You know that settlement you sent me to help? They've decided to join the Minutemen.
That's great news. I knew you were the right person for the job. By the way, you should have one of these flare guns. You can use it to signal for help from any nearby Minutemen. It'll get more and more useful as we get more allied settlements. Eventually, you'll have help wherever you need it. I guess you know I'm one of the last of the Minutemen. But I never really told you what happened to me.
I figured you'd tell me when you were ready.
Have you heard of the Quincy massacre?
No.
I thought everyone in the Commonwealth knew about that by now. Where the Minutemen betrayed each other and the people they were supposed to protect. I was with Colonel Hollis's group. A mercenary group called the Gunners was attacking Quincy. The people there called for the Minutemen to help. We were the only ones that came. The other groups, they just turned their backs. Only a few of us got out alive. Colonel Hollis was dead, so I ended up in charge of the survivors. We never found a safe place to settle. One disaster after another. You saw how it ended in Concord?
I know how it feels to be the last survivor.
Yeah, I guess you do. That's why I'm talking to you. I can't rebuild the Minutemen, but I think you can.
Why can't you lead the Minutemen?
That's not who I am. I can get my men through a firefight. I can defend a perimeter against all odds. But that's not going to be enough to bring the Minutemen back from the brink. We need someone who can bring the whole Commonwealth together in a common cause. And I think you've got it in you to be that leader.
With you at the helm, the Minutemen could be a big damn deal.
Who, you know who did he up in the chat? This. What?
Okay. I'll do it.
Finally, something going the Commonwealth's way.
Good. Good. Welcome aboard. I feel like this is a whole new start
Aboard
for the
what?
Minutemen.
This ain't a ship.
Commonwealth too. Don't worry. I'll be right beside you all the way, General.
Who?
That's quite a promotion you just gave me.
The leader of the Minutemen has always held the rank of general. Our last leader was General Becker. After he died back in '82, nobody could agree on who should take his place. The one good thing about being the last Minuteman
Really
is
cocky.
there's no one to argue with me when I
Gotta
say
be
you're the
kidding
new
me.
general. Now it's your job to
Logan
make it more than
cocky.
an empty title.
Am I
I've
correct?
got something a bit different for you.
Alright, out with it. What do you...
Our scouts have found a promising spot for a new settlement. The trouble is that
Takes
some
that
kind
long.
of vicious beasts are lairing there. Once you clear it out, set up a radio beacon to let settlers know about it. Before you know it, we'll have a thriving new farm instead of wasteland. We'll take back the Commonwealth, one piece at a time.
Alright, I'm taking back the Commonwealth right now. See? Peace. Land gone. Another piece. Oh, more land. More land. More land available. More land available. See, I'm taking back the Commonwealth. You happy, Garvey.
I'm always glad to see the sun come up one more time.
Phil can't do shit. Of course he can. Why would you fight Phil? This ain't a fair fight. You know that. You can't fight shit in any game. I'm gonna dismiss, No, I'm not gonna dismiss him. Look at that gun. Right here. That's the gun I'm going after right now. That gun. Yep, that gun. The Deliverer.
Oh shit! Ew.
Oh.
Wouldn't want it going to waste now, would we?
Good thing it missed her.
Hey, Carla.
Need to pick something up? Road spring.
I'll take a look, sure.
Always happy to make a sale.
Hey, Carla.
Need to pick something up?
Yo, this thing's rigged.
Locked tight. Lock's really strong. Won't be able to pick this. No way I could pick this. Don't think I can pick this. Don't think I can pick this. Won't be able to pick this. No way I could pick this. Locked tight. Deacon? Is that you?
Like the disguise? It's Wastelander camo. This is my pile of garbage, asshole. Back off. Good, right? You're lucky I didn't do one of my face swaps, too.
I almost didn't recognize you.
That's the point. So, about the job. The railroad's only recently been using the Old North Church. Our old base was underneath the Slocum's Joe. We had a pretty sweet setup until the Institute found us.
Your base was under a donut shop?
It's a lot better than it sounds. Well, it was, until it was blown to hell.
Yeah, blown to hell. Who blew it to hell?
That sounds really, really bad.
It was a disaster with a capital D. The survivors didn't
at least
have
you can
time to
smell.
grab anything. So we're getting something important we had to leave behind.
Let's find it then.
If
We
it's
gotta do one
important,
thing first.
then why'd you leave
We got
behind?
a tourist nearby. He or she has information on the base. So let's pump him for information before we dive in. For now, I'll take point. So I'm looking for rail signs. Symbols we use to send messages to each other. If you like
Oh,
that,
what is
we got
that?
signs and countersigns, dead drops, even a secret handshake. Alright, maybe the handshake never got out. Anyway, the tourist should have a trail left for us.
Alright. Just as things were getting good. Fight fire with fire.
Underestimate us again.
Here we go. Rail sign. The arrow in the
Oh.
center indicates a direction. So our tourist is up ahead. Let's keep going.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of them. At least I now know what they mean. Some of them.
Got another rail sign. Right there.
Looks like our dude set up camp here.
Sometimes you can still make out the person in there.
Yeah, next time I see a goal, I'll pump him full of lead.
See the plus in the center? That means there's an ally nearby, our tourist. You take point on the conversation. Look, no matter what he says, you just say, mine is in the shop. Trust me. Hey.
got? You have a Geiger counter? You have a goddamn Geiger counter?
Mine is in the shop.
Who the hell is he? HQ said they were sending one agent, not two.
Sorry, I'm new. He's just shown me the ropes.
All right. The wall is my witness. I thought I was dead. It's about goddamn time you headquarters bastards got here.
Tell me what's going on.
I signed on for some light recon, but that little Slocum's Joe of yours is crawling with goddamn chrome dome synth sons of bitches. The front's fortified to hell and back. They place mines all over the goddamn place.
What do you mean by chrome dome synths?
You know, them early model synths. Looks like metal wrapped over mechanical innards. You see them here and there doing who knows what for the Institute.
They have a minefield?
Yeah, the mother of all minefields. I couldn't draw you a map if I tried.
I appreciate all you've done.
I hope it helps. I really do. As soon as it's safe, I'm getting the hell out of here. So if you need anything else, better ask soon.
Chrome dome sons of bitches.
Well,
I'll
isn't
blow
Ricky
your
just
head.
a ray of sunshine? You think he's telling the truth?
He doesn't strike me as the dishonest type.
Yeah, that's my read too. First rule in this business is never go against your gut. So, if we take him at his word, the front door has mines, synths, and probably other fun and exciting prizes. So, we're going in through the escape tunnel.
Let's move out.
You lead us there, pal. I got you covered.
Their escape tunnel is a sewer. A sewer maintenance opening. Sewer maintenance, actually. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it is. Sewer maintenance.
We're in. The back entrance is safer, but be ready for Gen 1s and 2s. So it's time you learn why we're here. We're retrieving a prototype developed by our good Dr. Carrington.
What does this prototype do? You know, it'd be nice if, what I say, they hear.
Bye.
We're in. The back entrance is safer, but be ready. So it's time you learn.
Who's Dr. Carrington?
All goes well, you'll meet him soon enough.
I'm risking my neck here. I want to know what I'm risking it for.
So I'll be straight with you, although you're not gonna like it. I have no idea what the prototype does. Us railroad agents are treated like mushrooms, kept in the dark and fed Well, you get the idea. It's gotta be important, though. Des wouldn't risk our hides lightly.
Let's find a prototype then.
Together with you, I like our odds. First step is to override the security lockdown.
Hey, didn't get stuck this time.
Well, the terminal's on at least. I'm gonna feed it some passwords. No. 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 Ah, missed one, you cocky bastards. The prototype's deeper inside. Someone left a rail sign here. This one means danger. You know,
Movement detected. Curious. Combat initiated.
Pump your asshole, leather.
Is someone present?
Yeah. Your destruction.
wait, see the box in the center
I
of
was
that rail
in
sign?
error. No enemy detected.
Cash nearby. Looks like Maven managed to hide something before... Well, you know. Look around.
Hostile sensor reading detected.
Tinker managed to turn on the defenses. Fairly
Gone for good.
Hey, probably saved some lives. Top of the line in Institute, let's fuck up your day tech. There shouldn't be any coursers in here, but if there are, just run.
Huh. Run from a courser? Yeah, I have to.
Another active terminal. We didn't have time to trip the defenses up ahead. Power them up, and we can give up. Our friend's a little surprised.
What's that?
Overactive sensor.
Oh, come on. Should have junked that other quantum.
We're in. The back entrance is safer, but be ready for Gen 1s and 2s. So it's time you learn why we're here. We're retrieving a prototype.
Uh-huh. Let's find a prototype.
Together with you, I didn't think I'd ever see this place again. First step is to override the security lockdown. Well, the terminal's on at least. I'm gonna feed it some passwords. No. 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 Ah, missed one, you cocky bastards. The prototype's deeper inside. Someone left a rail sign here. This one is danger.
movement detected. Curious. Found you.
Yeah.